Hi, I'm Brad Knowles, producer of Friday Night Flies, hosted by Scott LeBoldis and Scotty Holmes. Enjoy the show. Well, a little bit of a late start this evening. My darling wife made a fantastic dinner, and we were enjoying it. But anyhow, give everybody a couple more seconds to get their votes in on their favorite fly, and it looks like we've got good audio today. So we're going to continue. Sorry for the late start once again, but I'd like to thank everyone that participated. Man, these fly tying contests that we're hosting, they're new to us, but they're a lot of fun, and we're getting a lot of positive feedback. I'm getting a lot of feedback in my inbox, direct messages to Friday Night Flies, and I'm getting feedback at Permanent Fish Finder as well. As you can see, my fly tying desk is completely littered with Chironomid tying stuff, and I've got a little bit of a story to tell you guys after I announce the winner here. But let's get to the announcement of the winner. We got another story there too. Anyhow, Bill Borland, you're a force to be reckoned with, my man. That is a beautiful Chironomid, and I can say that I actually tied a few of them, and they work quite well. I want to go over to our Facebook page here quickly for 2 seconds, and I just want to show people, like, we really appreciate this. This is all the visitor posts that we got on our Facebook page. That's not it there, but we'll go back. Close that. Visitor posts right there. So anyhow, Rick McKay, he tied a nice, looks like a version of a chromie. Anti-static bag, looks like to me. And he tied in a red butt, also known as a baboon butt. John McKinnon Simpson, beautiful bloodworm, beautiful, beautiful. Jeffrey Koch and John, these are first times on here, man. We want to see a little bit more from you guys. Fantastic stuff. Kelly, you got to share that secret stuff, bud. There's not that many fans on here that are going to steal your ideas, but that's, I really wanted to know what color that was so I could duplicate that. That looks pretty damn sexy. Lucas, hot stuff, buddy. I like how you're doing your blending here on your limey. That is sexy, very sexy. And Mike, beautiful stuff. We're going through here, but as we're rolling through, see, there was a lot of posts, man. I had to click that button down the bottom. I like the legs on that one too. That's beautiful. Jeff, that's definitely got my interest. I don't know how you were tying it, but you should put a video together, my man, Jeff. That's very interesting. I bet it's got a lot of movement if you got a little chop on the surface. I bet that thing wobbles around just like the real thing. And of course, that is the winner right there, Billy Borland with the smoky red. That thing is deadly. And that's my little one in the background. Hey, Melissa. Anyhow, he's in the background knocking on the door, so he really wants in here bad, but we're not going to let him in because he is the holy terror, the destroyer of all good.
He wants to come say hi.
Oh, hey, well, come on up here then, young man. Here, we'll go. If you guys are wondering who was doing all the banging on the door, it's my handsome little devil, Toby. This is my youngest boy. Here, look up at this camera up there, bud. Look up there. Say, oh, you got a little bit of your dinner on your face still. You want to wave? Say hi to everybody.
Hi.
Yeah, he's the next generation of fish finder guides right here. And yeah, that's the two of us sitting at the thing. So anyhow, we're gonna get on with talking about a new contest that we're working on. And Melissa's gonna.
Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The joys of being at home doing Friday Night Fly. Sometimes you get some really unique little individuals that come into the screen and say hi. And I think most people can
Oh, please.
a little bit of a headbutt there.
A
But
little bit.
are you
You
okay?
probably
You
could
good?
have heard that on the show.
That's my wife in the background. So anyhow, what we're looking at here, we've congratulated Bill. You can go down here, and this is, oh, I lost my mouse. Holy Toledos. I got out of the norm here. Okay, so anyhow, we'll go down quick. And what I want to talk about, our next contest that we're going to do is completely based, well, for most of us, it would be a childhood memory. The very first fish you caught on a fly. Okay? This just happens to be, and I remember it vividly, catching my first fish on an artificial fly. And it was this one right here, the Tom Thumb. I mean, it's not a hard one to tie, but I mean, you could see I've tied it on a big hook for the camera. It's a size 8 dry fly. Size 8s, I've seen them that big, but typically you'd throw them on like a 10 or a 12 or a 14, and you wouldn't use as much hair. But we're just firing this thing out there so that you guys can see what I'm tying. And but anyhow, so that's what our next contest is going to be about. Tie the fly that you caught your very first fish on while fly fishing. I was really young on this one, and to be honest with you, I was fishing this under a bobber. I mean, at 4 or 5, I think it was when we first started chucking flies. The gear, like, there wasn't any of these high modulus graphite rods out there. They were all, I think it was kind of just after the E-glass. I don't know if you guys will definitely remember those big E-glass. And then they came out with, I think it was St. Croix and Berkeley were kind of leading the market with graphites in IM6, and they were heavy, and you got a lot of feedback. And I wasn't big enough to throw it, but my dad was like, man, these things are deadly. And we had these adjust-a-bubbles that you filled with half with water, and we'd throw them out, and the water in the float itself would become the weight of your cast. So I remember with this small little backpacking rod that we had, we'd hike up into these little alpine lakes up into the middle of nowhere, and that's kind of, you know, you remember your childhood memories, and that was a big part of mine, was hiking into these little alpine lakes and camping with my family on the weekends. And that was the very first fly that I caught a fish on, the Tom Thumb. So this week's contest is going to be tie the fly that you caught your first fish on while fly fishing. Okay, anyhow, we'll thank Bill again. We'll show his picture one more time. Oh, that's not it. That's it, right?
Hi.
I got another story to tell you guys later. So, Bill, the smoky red, in for the kill. You won a game, my man. So I think I've got your email address or your address, but send it to me again. I always like chatting with you, my man. And stay tuned. Scotty Holmes is in the building, and he sent us a great little video, and we'll be right back with you.